Hi guys, welcome to this video. If you're new to this channel, my name is Moyo and you're so welcome to She Bites. I make videos all about food, faith and lifestyle, and I'm sure I have a wealth of videos for you to check out if you have not already. I'm super excited about this specific video. Why? Because it's cookies, because it's oats, because it's chocolate. What more do you need? This is another highly requested video for dark chocolate oatmeal cookies. They are amazing. Morish, chewy on the outside and crunchy on the inside. Chewy on the outside, chewy on the inside, and crunchy on the outside. They look amazing. They are filling. They are a bit decadent. But trust me, just make one batch and don't make one again until next month. Stay tuned to see the full recipe video. For the ingredients, we're going to be using sugar, baking soda, salt, some whole oats and some oat flour. And as you know, oat flour is just oats that have been blended up into flour. And then we're going to be using some Luscious 70% dark chocolate, amazing, delicious, made in Nigeria, 1 egg and 200 grams of butter. So prep all your ingredients, chop up your butter into cubes, chop your chocolate into small chunks, and then I also added a dash of cinnamon into the oats. So what you want to do is you're going to combine the softened butter and the sugar until you have a uniform consistency. You're not trying to cream anything in, you just want to combine them like we did in the crumble recipe. If you've not seen that, check it out. I made an oat and coffee crumble that you need to see. You can also use brown sugar in this recipe, or you can also do half and half. It gives a more chewy and gooey cookie. Now just combine the oat flour, the oats and the dash of cinnamon I added, as well as your salt and baking soda, and you're just going to add that into your butter and sugar mixture. You're going to basically just mix to combine. You're going to have a very stiff and crumbly dough, very similar to a crumble, and then you're going to add in your egg, which is going to be the binding agent here. Your egg is going to ensure that this cookie dough can come together very, very nicely. You're just going to combine the egg through the dough, and then you're going to find that your dough is a bit more sticky but still a bit crumbly. That is what you want. Don't be worried if it is not completely a cohesive dough. Then you're going to add your chopped chocolate. I like to use dark chocolate. You can use whatever kind of chocolate you want. Try to ensure that your chocolate is sourced sustainably. Mix it through your dough until you have like a uniform consistency. I like to have some big and some small chunks because the disorganization in a way is beautiful. You know, imperfection is genius. Then you're going to leave this to rest in the fridge for about 30 minutes so that it hardens enough so that you're able to shape it nicely without any hassle. So clean up your hands and then start to shape the dough as you wish. I was able to make 11 cookies from this dough. You can probably make 12, you can probably make 10 if you want smaller or larger cookies. It's also up to you. I like them to be nice and chunky. If you want them to be really thin or small, you can do that as well. So just shape them nicely in the palm of your hand. Ensure that you have pieces of chocolate in each one, and then you're going to freeze them. Yes, you're going to freeze them for about 4 hours or even overnight. This freezing enables them to set really, really nicely, and it just gives a much better bake when you bake them. If you're unable to freeze them, don't worry. You can just actually bake them at this point. Nothing is going to go wrong, but you're just going to have a more like firm and together cookie when you freeze them. So after the 4 hours, here we are, and then you're just going to space them out on your baking tray lined with baking parchment paper or silicone, and then you're just going to space them out. At this point, your oven should be hot, hot, hot. You're going to put them into a very hot oven at 180 degrees Celsius. So you want to preheat your oven for at least 10 to 20 minutes. When you first put them into the oven, you're going to leave them in there for about 10 minutes. You can turn them around after 5 minutes if you need to. And then you're going to bring them out and press them down because you want your cookies to be thick but not too thick. I really like my cookies to be kind of spread out so that the middle is still chewy but the outside can be very crunchy. If you want, you can just use another pan on top of your baking pan to push them down. You can use a dough scraper or a bowl, whatever is not going to stick to the cookie. You can use it to press it down, and you can see how beautiful they look after being pressed down. After a further 20 minutes in the oven, you're going to have nicely golden brown to dark brown sides and a nicely whitish brown center. That is exactly what you want. Our cookies are ready. You're going to leave them to cool for at least 10 minutes and then you can dig in. These cookies are so delicious, guys. They never last more than 24 hours in our house. It's just the truth. So that's why I don't like to make big batches, so that when we know that once it's finished, it's finished. They are lovely. They are super easy to make, chewy, just a lovely experience, and the oats in them just makes them more filling and more delicious in my opinion. I love the dark chocolates. You can also add any other kind of chocolate you want. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe.